Welcome back, everyone, to another Daikon Dissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today we're going to be reacting to Jethro Tull, Play in Time. Welcome back, everybody. Alright, we're moving along with Benefit. This is the second to last song on the album, and I just want to get right into it. So, if you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Daniel, and here we react to music, and I've been going through the entire Jethro Tull album, Benefit, song by song. There will be a playlist that you can check out that'll be in a pinned comment, so thank you all for joining me, and yeah, let's just get right back into it. 3, 2, 1.
Taking what I can. There is no time to do what must be done. While I do some thinking, sleeping is hard to come by. So we'll all sit down and try to play in time. How we feel like singing, talking to people in my way, talking to people in my way.
That's some interesting effects over here.
Why my favorite color till I don't turn around and find another song that I felt like singing, trying so hard to reach you, playing what must be played, what must be sung, and it's what I'm singing. Talking to people in my way. Talking to people in my way.
What the heck? Sorry, I forgot to pause it. Bring it back. 3, 2, 1. Very interesting concept for this song. I like it. Oh, bit of organ at the end there. Alright. So what's interesting about this song is he says this line right here. Obviously, let's go through the whole song, but it's very interesting because, as you all know, I'm going through Jethro Tull's albums in chronological order. Or I am now. I did a couple out of order. I had listened to Aqualung and Thick as a Brick. Then I went back to the start and listened to This Was, Stand Up. Now we're on Benefit. This was extremely bluesy. And then their sound changed a lot as Ian Anderson became like in the forefront of the band. So got to take in what I can. So he's taking things in. And now there seems to be no time to do what must be done. I'm thinking, sleeping's hard to come by, so he's like restless. Yeah, that happens to me a lot, to be totally honest. So probably another reason why I like the lyrics. We'll all sit down, try to play. So it's like we're a band. We're going to sit down and try to just freaking play in time, you know? Like, let's just try to, you know, the basic fundamentals of playing with other musicians is let's all keep rhythm, keep the beat, right? And we feel like singing, talking to people in my way. Blues were my favorite color. So this was very bluesy. Stand up, not so much. Till I looked around, and this definitely has taken a very different turn. Till I looked around and found another song that I felt like singing. Trying so hard to reach you. Playing what must be played. And what must be sung. And it's what I'm singing, talking to people in my way. So what's interesting to me about Jethro Tull, and a lot of groups that I really enjoy, is that they, by not being boxed in by a specific genre, they almost transcend the genre itself, whatever genre they're playing in. So Jethro Tull is always Jethro Tull. They always sound like Jethro Tull, you know? Like, Ian Anderson has a distinctive voice. They have a feel. It's unique with the flute that's, you know, in a lot of the songs. Even as we've heard them play in the blues, softer rock, harder rock, folk, a little bit of folk, and I've been told that there's going to be more of that going forward. We've heard them do concept albums and then hits and radio hits, you know, like they had a lot of uniqueness to them, and by not being confined to one little thing, they were able to almost transcend that any genre conventions, I guess you could say, which is very good. And I'm going to probably keep that in mind if I ever wanted to do music related stuff, because my tastes in what music, and this is just me obviously, but my tastes in what music I love at the time or I'm inspired by and want to try to create something that sounds similar or that with a twist or whatever it might be, it changes over time. My thoughts on the different genres, or what's my favorite at the time, or like I said, what's inspiring me, it changes. And I've seen bands that started one way and stayed that way for like a while, and then changed. Maybe it was a slow. Like a great example of this is Metallica. You know, like they, you know, was thrash metal, heavy, and sometimes a little bit melodic metal music. You know, like they stay, like their first 3 albums, some people say, other people say the first 4, some people say the first 5, you know. For me, it's kind of the first 5. We're all in like this same almost category. And some people take off the last 2 just because, you know, we had And Justice for All, which just kind of, this is off on a different tangent. But anyway, they changed with Load and Reload, and then other albums that came out later. They've changed in multiple different ways, and I see all, I guess, gatekeeper-like people. But there are people who try to, you know, say that only a little bit of the band is good, and the rest of it was garbage. Similar to, like, the Star Wars fan base. That's interesting. But, so I'm just saying, it's good to, like, even in just This Was, which was almost entirely a blues album, there were small hints at other things to come, and then Stand Up just was a complete revolution for the band, at least in my opinion. And to me, that's what he's saying in this song. He might have gotten some, I don't know if they did, but there might have been some type of backlash, or even just people asking, like, why'd you stop playing, like, blues music when you first started, you know? Like, I wonder how many people heard This Was right when it came out for the very first time and thought, oh, this is going to be a new favorite band of mine. I love the blues. And then they, you know, completely changed on them. So he's like, blues were my favorite color till I looked around and found another song that I felt like singing. And I'm trying to reach you, playing what must be played, what must be sung. and it's what I'm singing, talking to people in my way. And that's what makes it unique. That's what makes it, like I've said a couple of times, transcend genres almost. All right. There's only one comment. It's a pretty long one, so cool. And this is on songmeanings.com. Let's see. Start by looking at this song. Ian has this powerful urge to do what must be done as far as satisfying his own conscience that he has communicated important truths to the people. Yet he feels it is no time to be doing that right now because he has to take in what he can as far as making money while he has the chance. As he said in the song We Used to Know off Stand Up, he felt the success of the band could be a case of slowly upstairs, faster down. So here he is singing what he feels he must sing, but he's informing us that to do it without alienating fans and undermining his own success, he plans to do it by talking to people in his own cryptic way. It is especially important to note that at one point in the song, it sounds like music being played backwards. I don't imagine that there's any actual message encoded here, but it is a clue for us to look deeper, and that what we hear on the surface is not necessarily what he is actually saying. Pretty interesting. All right. There's only one song left on the album. Thank you all so much. This has been fun project, fun journey. Love the album. It's awesome. Let's continue. The final song is Saucity, You're a Woman. Saucity, You're a Woman. All right, here we go. Deathstroke 9. Out. Oh, yeah. I might have made a mistake in the last video I recorded, and it's probably up by the time this comes out, and you'll probably all have commented about it already. But I might have said Saucity, You're a Woman's next when I reacted to Teacher. I don't even remember. I might have. Whatever. Screw it. I'll address it if I need to. Deathstroke 9, out. I'll see you all soon. Consider subscribing if you're new to the channel.